News is getting an exclusive look at what state lawmakers want in an anti-hazing law. New Mexico is one of only 6 states without one. It comes after a hazing incident at the University of New Mexico. That's where reporter Megan Cruz is right now. She joins us live.
Laura, the incident took place a little more than a month ago. University officials say the UNM women's soccer team organized an initiation event which landed 2 players in the hospital after they were pressured to drink dangerous amounts of alcohol. Now, this here is the first draft of what could finally be an anti-hazing law for New Mexico.
Hopping from party to party, pressuring teammates to keep drinking. By the end of it, 2 women are hospitalized. All this, authorities say, to be initiated into UNM's women's soccer team. Now, a 2-page bill is looking to put an end to hazing in New Mexico. It was drafted by state representatives, including Emily Kane. Their biggest concern was, how exactly do you define hazing?
There are a lot of definitions out there. 44 states have these on the books.
Well, in the end, this is what's in the first draft. Hazing is when someone requires a student to perform an act that is not sanctioned by the school and results in bodily harm for the purpose of admission into this group. But after some debate, Kane and the other representatives thought this was too broad.
We really want to fine-tune exactly what sort of activities would be considered hazing.
They also want to include activities expected of a person to stay in a group, not just to get in. Kane says as they continue to craft this bill, the second draft will likely describe hazing as
any activity expected of someone joining or participating in a group that humiliated, degrades, abuses, or endangers them, regardless of that person's willingness to participate.
Kane says what they will keep about this first draft is how people will be punished for hazing. If the hazing results in a death, a person would be guilty of a 4th-degree felony and could spend up to 18 months in prison. If no one dies, it'd be a misdemeanor, punishable by up to a year in prison and/or up to a $1,000 fine.
Laura, back here at UNM, though, the soccer team was punished in a number of different ways. Their season opener was canceled. The coach was suspended for a week without pay, and 22 players were suspended 1 game each. They also all had to attend an anti-hazing course and do community service. Live at UNM, Megan Cruz, KOAT Action 7 News.
Thank you, Megan. And Representative Kane hopes to have a hazing bill everyone agrees on by the time the legislative session begins in January.